Pull up, man. Pull the fuck up. You see what the hat say? They on sale too. We boycotting cowboy culture. Zip, let's get to that. We gonna get to that tonight. You know what I'm talking about? You know, I've been just, you know, I've been quiet for a while. Monique, what's going on? I've been quiet. I just been, you know, just watching things. Haven't been live, really talking about much shit, with the exception of the bozo. You know what I'm saying? The bozo academics with the shit he did. You know, I ain't really been talking about much. But this whole Tory Lanez situation, y'all know I was very vocal in a minute, and I never really changed my perspective. I just said, you know what? I'm not going to continue to talk about somebody that's actually going through a bad situation, right? I'm not going to continue to talk about my feelings based on shit that I know that other people might not have heard, or evidence that I might know that I have seen that other people haven't. You know what I'm saying? Before y'all heard the videotape, before y'all heard the jail shit, I heard it. Before y'all knew that Kelsey had made a whole statement saying what happened, I heard it and I knew about it. Before all of these things, I had knew about certain shit. So, you know, I was biased, and not really biased, I was just angry. Because I'm like, yo, what the fuck type of nigga, you know, shoots a girl, and not only do you lie about the shit, but you try to make it seem like she crazy, and you gaslighting her, and you making songs about it, and it touched me the wrong way. Because y'all know how I be. You know. So when we talk about this sentence that Tory got, I want to tell you my perspective. My perspective is, I blame y'all. I blame the internet. I blame his friends, the niggas that's supposed to be real niggas that was around him. I blame every nigga that made him think that the sucker shit he was doing that whole couple of years was some real shit, and that it made sense. Because me and him got into a complete argument in my DMs because he didn't like the way I was approaching it. And I said, I don't like the way you approaching it, my nigga. I said, the reality is, the situation is, a woman was shot. You telling me, you saying, I don't believe you. First of all, I don't believe you. But second of all, even if you didn't shoot her, the way that you went about this shit, real niggas don't move like that. If you know, you telling me that you know she got shot and all of this shit, and it's gonna come out of trial, okay, cool. You saying you know she got shot, yeah, she was shot. So why are you trying to make her look like she crazy? What type of niggas gets on the internet and try to make the lady look like she crazy for getting shot? What type of nigga, man, her friend got a whole statement. Y'all keep with this friend shit. You listen, if you missed the trial, then that's on you. But there's a whole trial that happened. The lady made a whole statement to the police explaining verbatim what happened, the exact same shit that she said. Like, this is what I'm trying to say. The shit that y'all talking about, I'm talking about the niggas on the internet that helped him troll that lady. You women that kept saying Tory's free and went on that lady's page and y'all talked about her and called her all those names and disrespecting them, and him not using his voice to say, yo, leave that shit alone as a man, him allowing y'all to constantly badger and batter that lady for fucking years on end after she was shot, was whack nigga shit. And every one of y'all that did it was a whack nigga. And y'all contributed to that 10 years he got. Every one of y'all that was on this internet trolling that lady, calling her names, calling her thoughts, saying because she fucked somebody and all this shit, is she's a liar and all this shit, y'all got that man 10 years. Because she listened to y'all, he listened to y'all, so he thought he won the case, the court case, in the court of public opinion. He forgot about the evidence that wasn't there. He forgot about the shit that he had to actually prove. They caught you with the gun. You on probation. The lady was shot and she pointed at you. Any real nigga would have told him, never in the history of neverdom did a victim that got shot, that's alive, that can point at you and say, you shot me, did they ever win a case? Nobody in the world would have told you, I don't give a fuck who it is, I've been alive 47 years. In those 47 years, never have I seen a victim go to the courthouse who was shot, who has bullet holes, that's shot, and say, hey, that person shot me. I have never seen that. I've seen another witness. I've seen another eyewitness. I've never seen the victim. Listen to me. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this again. Let me tell you this right there. I have never, ever seen a victim come to court during a trial and point at somebody and say, that person shot me, and the person beat it. Never in my life. Never, I've never seen it. I'm not saying it never happened. I've never seen it. And the fact that y'all got on this internet every day and helped him troll that lady, helped him gaslight that lady, called her liars and called her every name you could think of. He made songs because y'all made him say, we support you, fuck her, this and that. That's why he got 10 years. The man got himself 10 years. I know for sure that the lady did not even want to press charges against that man. It's a fact. I know 100% for sure she didn't even want to go to court and press charges. She didn't even want this shit to come up. This man utilized his time and his platform to gaslight that lady, to spin a narrative, to make it look like she was just a drunk who shot herself. And her and her friend was so obsessed with him that the friend shot him. He spent this. He created a whole narrative. They was going to be quiet. She wasn't going to say nothing. Yo, bro, you need to go, if you listen to a testimony that the lady gave to the police, Kelsey gave a full testimony of what happened to the police. Y'all, listen to me. Why do you think that the bodyguard never showed up to testify? This is his bodyguard. Because the man would have been in contempt of court, bro. If he would have went there and said what he did, the bodyguard. Why my bodyguard, who is there with me to protect me, why would he not show up and give a statement on behalf of me? I just want to know. These is common sense questions, right? If Kelsey shot the lady, I have my lawyer. Fuck it. I'm not trying to snitch. You know, cool. You saying you're not snitching if that's what you're going for. Cool. What I'm saying is this. You paid for Kelsey's lawyer. You paid for his, this is documented. She said it. She said that he paid for her lawyer, right? You paid for the lawyer of the one who shot the person that said that you shot her. She got a statement saying you shot her. And then your lawyer gets on the stand and never asks her, did she shoot her? And asks her who shot her. I mean, I'm paying hundreds of thousands, then $1 million to a lawyer. I know that this lady right here shot the person that's saying I shot them. Why would my lawyer not get on the stand and say, hey, who shot? Did you see who shot Megan? Did you shoot her? Did my client shoot her? Why you ain't asking? Why you ask these questions? Go online. The testimony is there. He never asked her who shot her. Or he asked him about the testimony. Oh, did somebody try to put? Why he never asked who shot her? I just want to know. My lawyer's up there now. I know this the girl who shot her. Boom, I'm going to clear my name. Because that's what he told me. He told me he had the evidence. He was going to clear his name. And he knew what was going on. He had the evidence. And I said, all right, bro. If you right, as a man, I will apologize to you. I think what you're doing right now is some psychotic shit. I think what you're doing right now is some shit that's, you are, or what you call, what do I call it? A sociopath. A sociopath starts to believe a lie so much that they try to mold it. They have this, the ego is so big that the sociopath doesn't even understand. And when I looked at this situation, I said, this man is a sociopath. The evidence, bro, the man got convicted. He went to court and got convicted. He got, I don't know what y'all think is happening. But well, listen, that's neither here nor there. What I'm trying to say is the sentence, everybody's saying it's too much time. The sentence that 10 years, that man could have got more than that. That man antagonized the lady who was shot for almost 3 years. Made songs about her, went up and called her crazy, said all this. He said everything. He made up false stories to her. He defamed her to other people. He did everything he possibly could. And the judge knew that. The judge knew exactly what happened. You niggas that was on the internet didn't know what was going on, and y'all sat here and y'all aided and abetted that man in getting that 10 years. So y'all need to do some of that time. Some of you niggas should be right next to him doing some of that, because y'all aided and abetted that man in getting 10 years. That man was supposed to be home with his family right now. That man was supposed to shut up. Yo, listen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do this. It was an accident. I was drunk. Boom, boom. Whatever I need to do. That man would have got him some probation. Maybe got a year, house arrest or whatever. Or she probably wouldn't even testify. They would probably threw the shit out because she ain't want nothing to do with it. He'd had to fight the gun charge and they would have had to deal with that. But no. Y'all aided and abetting that man into constantly gaslighting somebody who was shot, a victim. Y'all aided and abetted. Y'all put one on her page and said, don't lie on Tory because Tory told y'all she was lying. Y'all niggas listen to bum-ass academics who don't give a fuck about academics sold y'all the case. Academics said Tory is loose. Go there and call Megan names and call her the mule and call her all types of hoes. Say the most negative shit you could say about this woman for 3 straight years. That's what y'all did. Y'all listened. You niggas got up on here and y'all went up there and y'all disrespected that woman for 3 straight years. Some of these rap niggas did it. Niggas made songs. They made lyrics. They showed that shit was cute. Niggas got on their page. Y'all aiding and abetting that man and getting 10 years. That's what happened. Some of you niggas hung around that man knowing he was doing sucker shit and nobody pulled him and said, bro, this some whack shit. All right, you didn't do it, but just leave that lady alone because you know she was shot. You know that. Real niggas don't move like this. None of y'all said that. None of y'all supposedly real niggas, that's my man, I love him to death, all this shit. None of y'all man pulled that man to the side and said, this shit ain't gonna work out for you. I hear what you saying, but the way you going about this, it ain't gonna work out for you. Your level of arrogance and disrespect and violating that woman who was clearly shot, who got bullet fragments, who got doctors that pulled bullet fragments out of her motherfucking foot, who was clearly shot, the way you going about this ain't right. That's none of y'all. No, this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is why I say it's coward culture. Because it's even real niggas that I respect, niggas so-called real niggas, and some niggas that I think is real, that will sit and aid in the bed and be quiet as a nigga do sucker shit. Sucker shit is sucker shit. I got friends and my man doing some sucker shit. I'm like, yo, bro, that's some whack shit, bro. Come on, we don't move like that. We don't move like that's a woman. That's a woman. The woman was shot. Okay, you know what happened. Okay, so cool. Maybe if you think that she don't know what happened and you innocent, right? You don't attack her. So she know the bitch shot her and she just want to throw it on you for what? You supposedly with her. Y'all was having sex. Y'all was cool the day before. All this because of what? She wants you to go to jail for shooting her? Like, what I'm trying to say is, the lady lied to the police from the door because she was trying to save the nigga. And none of y'all niggas said, yo, look, let's have a meeting. Let's sit down with her. You know, let's figure this shit out. Nah, y'all let the man get on the internet and constantly violate the woman to the point where she said, you know what? No, I ain't shoot myself. No, that ain't what happened. This is what I'm saying. None of y'all niggas ain't pull his coattail and say, nah, we're gonna fix this. Like, we're gonna fix this. You shut up, my nigga. Shut up. There's a bunch of niggas that been around, they got time in. None of you niggas ain't say to yourself, yo, we gonna, bro, we gotta do this differently. Like, this is what I'm trying to say. Y'all in this internet, and the niggas that was around him got him 10 years. That's a fact. It's an all the way fact. This is a fact, man. All the rest of that shit you talking, Illuminati, the dumb shit, look, there are factors. A woman was shot. She pointed out the nigga that shot her. The only other person that identified anybody that was there, identified the person that shot her, said that he shot her. They got a whole fucking damn near 45-minute testimony of this lady saying how he shot her and how he offered her money. And then she got on the thing and said he paid for her lawyer. Y'all don't know nothing. Like, this is the shit that y'all act like y'all deaf. The only, where was the security guard? This is what I'm trying to say. Look, the bottom line, I want y'all to say this. When you say, yo, there's too much time, it actually is not. The reality of the situation is niggas get 10 years for shooting somebody every day. When you blow in trial for shooting somebody, you blow trial for shooting somebody. I know niggas that blew trial for a regular robbery when nobody was hurt and got 20 years. 15 years, 10 years while you on probation for shooting somebody that you antagonize, and you niggas think that's a lot of years when you already got a year in? Come on, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all something. I want you to understand this. I want you to understand what is going on here. Y'all niggas helped that man get that 10 years. All you niggas that's on this internet that was on that lady page, no, you just don't. I know you don't want to believe it, JT. I know you don't. I don't know. I know you don't want to take it. You don't want to. Nobody want to believe that a nigga shot a girl. It hurts. It hurts, right? But when the reality of the situation is this, the evidence proved that the man shot the girl. That's the bottom line. If I know niggas that went to trial that didn't take something to trial because they had a witness. And I'm gonna say this again, JT. You tell me the nigga that you ever seen in the history of Everdom that went to court and went to trial with a victim that said that person right there shot me, that had a hole in him and beat it. Just tell me. I want to know. You listen to me. If somebody could tell me that, I want, because maybe I have seen it. Right? I want y'all. I'll go live with somebody, I want you to explain to me the case that you got. Not ever. That ain't never happened. So any nigga that was around him that allowed that man to do this, and think he was going to trip. He thought this is what happened. I'm telling you what happened because I had a conversation with the man in my DMs for about 2 hours one day. And he thought the court of public, the internet streets and the way he was spinning the narrative and what he told somebody and all this shit in the internet streets, he thought the internet streets was enough to fight against the evidence that was going to go to court. He thought the fact that he was on a jail call saying sorry about a shooting that he wasn't supposed to have shot, telling the one. So listen to this, because nobody even thinks about. He was apologizing. He was apologizing to Kelsey. He told Kelsey to tell Megan, I apologize for sleeping with Kelsey. I was just too drunk. That's what they want me to believe. He got on the phone to tell Kelsey, right? Kelsey, the girl that he was supposedly had cheated on with Megan, right? He supposedly had cheated on Kelsey with Megan. He got on the phone to call Kelsey to tell Megan sorry for cheating. I just want to, but this is what I'm trying to say. When you don't even deal with common sense, that's like you and your girl best friend, and you cheat on your girl, and you with her best friend, and you call your girl and say, yo, listen, could you call the girl that I cheated on you with and tell her I'm sorry, I was just too drunk. You know, it never would have happened if I wasn't drunk. Tell me that. That's what he want. That's what his story was. And the fact that nobody even took the time out to even just think of I'm just saying, tell me this. Tell me the logic of that. Would you ever call your girl and tell her to tell a girl that you cheated on her with that you sorry? I'll wait. But this is what y'all niggas was telling me. Oh, he wasn't apologizing for that. He's apologizing for sleeping with her friend. Why would he be apologizing to her? He's supposed to be apologizing to Kelsey. Not telling Kelsey to apologize to the one he cheated on her with. What the fuck? Yo, I just want to know. Because maybe, listen, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Right? I'm not the smart, maybe listen, I am not the sharpest knife in the drawer. But I'm just trying to say the shit that y'all was trying to sell never made sense. And the thing is, the internet, some of you niggas, I don't know what y'all be doing, but a nigga could come on here and tell you anything and spin it, and this shit returns into the Bible. This shit turns into the Bible. You niggas have turned the most unrealistic shit into facts in your mind. And the reality of what happened is that he got on this internet and y'all made him feel like he was Jesus Christ because he spent the story. And he had 1,000 people saying, fuck Megan. She's a liar. She's a whore. She's this. She shot herself. No, her friend shot her. They were so jealous because they wanted Tory. Tory is a millionaire and he didn't want Rock Nation. So they came up with because he didn't want to side with Rock Nation. So they threw every story you could possibly get. Y'all ran with it. And y'all went to Meg's page and y'all harassed that lady for 3 straight years. For 3 straight years. And the judge seen all that shit. Everything that y'all did, the judge listened to. And when Megan wrote her statement talking about how for 3 straight years, this man lied on her, lied to anybody, disrespected her, made songs about her, tried to turn the industry against her, tried to turn the whole world against her while she was shot. Yeah. And the judge seen it. He looked at the evidence and said, I know the judge looked at this evidence and said, I don't even know why we're going to trial with this. But what happened was, the internet, you internet niggas, and probably some niggas that was around him that had very little common sense, told that man what he was doing made sense. And that's what I want to know. I want y'all to understand. So when you look at this sentence and you're saying it's 10 years, it's 10 years because he did everything he could to get 10 years in prison. Everything. I know this for a fact. He did, this is what the nigga didn't throw rocks at the penitentiaries. He was throwing boulders at him. And he was so cocky that he wrote a thing that didn't age well. No weapon formed against him shall prosper, his God, this and that. And y'all didn't even understand this. It's more shit that I'm not even saying. Because it's not even information. That, maybe it'll come out again at a later date, but it's so much other shit that is crazy to me. But what I want you to know is this. the internet is not real life. Right? Some of the shit that y'all believing on this internet is not real life. You look at what happened to 6ix9ine. You know, you troll, you do all this shit, and you talk, and you tough, you this and that, and then they catch you and they beat you up real bad in real life. That's what happens in real life. Like we listen to academics, real life is gonna catch up to academics at some point. At some point, real life actually catches up to you. This coward culture shit that you niggas is living in, and this dream world where you could talk crazy to people and disrespect people, and you can get on here and you can say what you want to people and this and that. Eventually, real life catches up to you. The sad part is, some of you niggas on this internet that talk crazy, and you like the celebrities, like Act got more enemies than he got enemies that he don't even know. It's niggas that just want to catch you to prove that you're not who you are because you talk so crazy. You done violated their favorite artist, their favorite person, and they can't wait to catch you. You know how many times niggas done called me for niggas that talk crazy, and I had to say nah, because I ain't sending my niggas to crash. Y'all niggas don't even know who your enemies is. Y'all believe in this internet. And that's what happened to Tory Lanez. He believed the internet. The internet had him feeling empowered. He felt like he was a puppet master. He could pull strings. And I know that because I had this conversation with him. And I said, bruh, if you a real nigga, just leave the lady alone. You got the evidence, present the evidence at court. But the shit you doing online, that shit corny shit, bro. Like you antagonizing the lady that you know was shot. So what I'm asking you to do is understand the reality of the situation here. If y'all niggas want to say free Tory, cool. I don't wish jail on nobody. But I hope, and I even heard that in his statement to the judge that he said sorry. That he apologized for what he did. Why you wait now to apologize? I'm glad at some point the level of accountability as a man, you just got to deal with it. I'm going to do my time as a man. But why wait till now? Why wait till now to be apologetic when you would have did that shit? You would have probably never even went to court. They would have dropped it. You think they wanted to go through all that shit? You think they wanted to go through all of this and that and the trauma and all that shit? No. Man, put that lady in a situation to where it was like, okay, now I gotta fight to prove that I know what happened to me now. Cause you trying to make me think I'm crazy. You ever heard somebody talk to you so much that you think you crazy about some shit that you see? That's what happened. And he put himself in this position. So please, when y'all asking me about Tory Lanez, I never wanted harm for Tory Lanez. I just knew that the way he went about it was some whack shit. I just knew that real men and real niggas don't move that way. And there's a lot of real niggas that was around him I was confused because I'm like, that's your man. Why you ain't telling them that that's not some shit you do to girls? Niggas screaming free Tory and all this shit. Still free Tory. The man, you got all types of niggas is not even saying that a man ain't supposed to shoot no woman. If a nigga shoot a woman, he's supposed to immediately own up to that and move on. And I shot up. That's my bad, man. What I got to do to fix that? I'm gonna own this as a man. We ain't even talking about that. That's what men would do. Ain't no man trying to gaslight a chick that he done shot. It was an accident. You drunk. Oh, my bad. Fuck, I don't even know what the fuck I was on. My soul wouldn't be right. If I shot a woman, if I nipped her, grazed her, if I shot a bullet and the shit grows by her hand and she got a scar, a cut, that shit will hurt my soul so much as a man. I would feel like the wackest nigga ever. There's no way that I could lift my voice to try to talk down to a woman that I shot, accidentally or not. It's no real nigga who should feel comfortable shooting a woman in any capacity. None. Is there no way in God's you're not even supposed to be asleep as a man knowing that you shot a woman. No way. I wouldn't even be able to do it, nigga. I would feel like I disgraced my mother as a man. There's no way I'd be able to sleep at night knowing I shot a woman and I didn't even apologize as a man. I didn't own up as a man. I ain't try to do everything that I could as a man. I beat my son when he was 8 years old because he lied. I thought he lied to me. He told me he did his homework. And I was trying to find the homework, going through his books, and couldn't find his homework. And I said, "You lying to me?" And he said, "No, Daddy, I'm not lying." And I looked through the book and couldn't find it. And I spanked his little ass. As soon as I spanked him, I picked up the book again and opened the book and found the page of his homework. That shit hurt my heart so much as a man. I had never put my hands on my son again for at least 12 years. And we got into some other shit, but 12 years. Because it made me feel like, damn, he told me the truth and I violated. I didn't feel good as a man. So I could never feel good. I could never feel good as shooting a woman and not owning up with that as a man. My soul wouldn't be right. I mean, no, you're not getting it. The 10 years ain't even for the shot. The 10 years because if you look at it, if you look at what they said, they acknowledged that after the shot was the problem. The shit you did after she got shot was the issue. They seeing that. Listen, I'm not getting into that no more. But what I'm gonna say is this, man. The internet got Tory Lanez 10 years. His arrogance got him 10 years. And niggas around him that didn't say that the sucker shit he was doing wasn't real nigga shit got him 10 years. And that's a fact. And if a nigga mad at it, I don't know what to tell you. All you niggas that's on the internet saying all this shit about Tory, fuck her, she's a thot and all that shit, cool. Y'all got him 10 years. Send him some commissary. That's what you need. You need to send him some commissary, write him some notes, do all the shit you need to do because y'all aided and bedded that man to get 10 years. He did all he could and he recruited y'all to help him get 10 years in prison for some shit that he probably could have got probation for. Or probably would have got nothing for. But sometimes pride and ego, and that shit ain't even pride and ego to me. That's just whack nigga shit. I hope as a man that he come to terms with the situation. I hope that he really is thinking about this shit and saying, damn, I should have did this shit a different way. I hope when he re-enters society that he own up to whatever, his situation is and move in a different way. Because the dude is too talented as an artist. You know what I'm saying? He too talented as an artist, and it's fucked up to have somebody that talented as an artist sitting in jail for some shit like this. But you can't overlook the fact that a nigga did some whack shit because they could rap and sing. You gotta call shit out. And if you call somebody your man and you call somebody that you love, call it out. As far as academics, Karma gonna get academics. I'm gonna just keep pointing it out. Every time he do whack shit, disrespect women, call them out their names, and do all this shit, I'm just gonna post it so y'all can see it. Cause I want you to see I'm not just hating. I want y'all to see the low vibration, the king of coward culture constantly doing coward shit. And I'm gonna constantly post it. Every time he do some whack shit like this, I want y'all to see it. Cause I just want to see I just want to see what the response is. Cause niggas say, Mike, you be hating this. All right. I'm hating, but I just want y'all to constantly see the sucker shit. I'm giving it to you because I want you, as people of good moral character, people who believe that they're individuals. We in a place where we just watched the Montgomery people at the dock fight for each other. We just seen some level of unity and love and all that shit. We in that space. We in that energy. We building with each other, and then you got a sucker coward bozo like academics who gonna utilize his platform to call one of our black queens, our dope artists, one of our, conscious sisters, all type of hoes and bitches, and talk about her sex life and who she been with, and utilize his platform. And we continue to support that. We trying to build on a whole nother level. We on a whole nother mind frame. We moving. We in a direction. We doing shit positive. We building. We doing shit. All of that. And we got some low vibration coward that don't even come out of his living room talking about somebody got to prove him, trying to talk somebody into hurting him because maybe he got a death wish. Maybe somebody should send like a psychiatrist to the man. I think he trying to get himself killed or something. I don't know what it is. But he wants somebody to risk their life and their freedom to do something to him so he can tell the police on them. That's what they doing. We in a whole different mind frame. We in a mind frame, we building, we doing all of the good shit. Right? We doing all the good shit. And we got cowards like that that's trying to take us back years. That's violating our queens. We fighting for each other. We showing unity. We in the mode. And then you got cowards like that. That want to utilize their voices and platforms to pull somebody into some sucker shit. She got baby fathers. She got a son. She got brothers. She got people that love her. Why? Would they be wrong if they catch academics somewhere and take his motherfucking whole head off? Knock his head clean off his shoulders? Right? They wouldn't be wrong. If just a fan that love her catch him somewhere, he think he's sneaking, they take his whole foot. Would a nigga be wrong for that? But that's not even the vibration we on. So in order for us to not even give that shit thing, we got to get rid of niggas like this. Like for real, these niggas shouldn't even be allowed. I don't even understand how but you know what it is? We in a different space. Niggas don't care. He got money though, he got a platform. I don't know how men of any good character could sit on that platform with DJ Wackademics and just listen to him and allow him to utilize them for some type of clout. I don't know. I don't even know. I be lost sometimes. I be like, damn, niggas don't got it ain't no character no more. Niggas ain't got no integrity, no ethics, nothing. It's just like anybody just like you just gonna lend your voice, your everything to niggas that's nowhere near worth it? Like nothing? They don't even gotta be of any kind of standard. Like I can't even look at a nigga like that and say, I don't give a fuck how many views I'm gonna get. People will tell me all the time, you need to go to your academic. I don't want no views that come with academics. You know how many views I would get if me and academics sat and had a conversation? I don't want nothing to do with no views that come with academics. Most of these niggas that talk about me, if I wanted views, niggas from you clout shit, if I wanted clout, these niggas would love to get on their platforms and have content with me and them going back and forth. I would never lend my likeness and my level of integrity and respect that I got from niggas that I lived, that I earned outside in real life to a nigga like that. Never. I would never lend my authenticity. I would never lend the niggas because ultimately what happens is lend my authenticity and the niggas who respect me to a bottom feeder like that. Why? Why would I want to lend anything that I've earned to a nigga that I wouldn't even talk to? About what? Like when are we going to start having more respect for ourselves, not to even allow these niggas to even come in contact with us? Just think about it. These niggas is bottom feeders. That's what they are. They bottom feeders. They concentrate on the lowest shit in the culture. The lowest shit that you could possibly think of in the culture. These niggas come and they take it the lowest shit. Oh, you was fighting with this one and you shot this one and you did this. Nothing that's going to elevate a nigga, that's going to put him in a position to where he's safe, his family is good. They want to focus on the most negative and idiotic shit of this culture. Bottom feeders. Why would a man of any moral fiber, right? Just a moral, any moral fiber, lend his voice and his integrity to a coward? Answer that.